everybody, it is April 23rd, 2017, and this is my week 11 update on Weight Watchers. I started Weight Watchers on February 11th, 2017. My starting weight was 309.4. My current weight is 272.2. This week I lost 4 pounds. Total loss 37.2. I'm so close to 40. And I'm really excited about getting my weight to into the 260s. So hopefully I should be able to get that done this week. It was a great week. I reached all of the goals that I set for myself. I wanted to drink a certain amount of water. I think at that time it was like 50 fluid ounces. I actually upgraded my bottle to a larger one. I found a 64 fluid ounce bottle, so I'm drinking one of those a day. I wanted to get between 150 and 200 fit points for that week. I actually got 173, so that was right within that range. Last week I discussed fit points just a little bit. I wasn't quite sure how they were calculated. I did a little bit of research and found out that actually fit points, if you're not familiar with them, are calculated based on your current weight, the duration of whatever the activity, whether it be walking, jogging, whatever it is that you do, and intensity. My range of fit points that I should earn per week is about 100. It can vary though per individual. I'm supposed to get about 100, but I'm trying to get up to the 200 mark. Last week I also tried Zumba, which was really fun. I wanted to try Zumba for a while. But I also didn't want to join a gym, so I just looked up local Zumba classes just to see what would pop up, and I found that in a community center there is a Zumba class held 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at a really good time in the evening, and it's cheap, only $7 a class. So it was worth a try. I tried it. It was so much fun. They had the lights down, they had a strobe light, and I was just working my butt off. It was a great activity, and I earned a lot of fit points that day. I think I earned 38, so it was great. This week we got this flyer, Are You an All or None Thinker?, which is the topic that we discussed last week. It was a great flyer. Weight Watchers really understands the importance of mindset, not only like following a certain plan, obviously, and getting the activity that you need, but working on what's up here, which is so important. That I really like these small sections in here where they specifically give you examples of reframing your thoughts. For example, thinking, I met my smart points and fit points goal this week, but I gained a pound. My hard work was for nothing. Helpful thoughts or reframing your thought would be, the scale is only one measure and I know weight can fluctuate. I met my goals this week and I feel great. If I keep it up, I'll see changes on the scale soon. So you understand they have some examples like this where they're just giving specific examples of unhelpful thoughts and how you can reframe that to helpful thoughts. Like I said, we did talked about kind of what we talked about last week. This week they called it absolute thinking. Last week they called it limited thinking, which is kind of the same exact concept. But one other thing that we talked about that kind of stuck up for me is just the leader was giving an example to the group about the time that he went grocery shopping, and he looked down at his cart and realized that the first thing that he had put into his cart were 4 pints of Halo Top ice cream, which from what I hear is like the new thing that you can have, like this ice cream which is protein packed and it's relatively low fat, and I think about 8 points for a pint, which is really reasonable. So he had 4 pints of Halo Top ice cream and he had a box of Quest bars. Before anything else, that's what he put into his cart. So he looked down, had the thought, and realized something's up. Something's not right. Why are these items in my cart before anything else? And what he realized after some deep thinking, that actually he feels lonely and he's using these foods to comfort himself. Yesterday when I came home from Weight Watcher, I had my planned breakfast, which I go to Dunkin' Donuts after weighing in. I get a veggie flatbread, order a hash browns, a banana every week, and I look forward to that breakfast. I had that and I felt hungry after, right after. Like it never even hit my stomach. Obviously, I was pretty annoyed at that, because that's, a pretty good sized breakfast, 14 points worth of breakfast. So I drank some water and just kind of sat with it to see what would happen. And I was just hungry, 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 hungry for for the day. I was working, so I had to get some assignments done. On my way home, I had planned okay, well, like if I'm that hungry, maybe I should have a higher protein lunch. So I decided to have two hard-boiled eggs, a piece of bread, a little bit of butter, and then I knew that at home I had a Cadbury egg, cream egg waiting that I had planned for since last week. It was sitting there all week. So I came home, made the hard boiled eggs, toasted the toast, had lunch, enjoyed it, and I still felt hungry. I spent that entire afternoon just thinking about why I was so hungry. And it occurred to me that what actually I was feeling was fatigue. I was tired. So I took the opportunity to take a nap when my son took his nap, and I slept well and woke up and felt a lot better. The lesson I learned yesterday was that when I'm craving foods and I'm experiencing cravings, that there could be other things going on that I'm not paying attention to. Maybe I'm thirsty, maybe I'm tired, maybe it could be that I'm not eating the right food, but there is other stuff going on. So that was kind of like an eye opening thing. And of course, I thought back to the story that the leader had just talked about that morning, and it all kind of came together for me, if that makes sense. So, this week, the goals I have set for myself are to continue drinking water. I want to get between 180 and 200 fit points, so I want to bump that up a little bit. I want to take Zumba 3 times this week. I want to continue to enjoy the food that I'm eating, meaning slow down, taste it, enjoy it, smell it, and just really take in the experience of eating. I would like to come up with a new lunch option this week that I could use next week. This past week, I came up with a new breakfast option. This week, I'm going to try a slice of bread with a tablespoon of peanut butter and sliced banana on it. I'm looking forward to that. So that's actually on the menu for breakfast tomorrow. And just to stay focused, because I was looking at my videos, and there aren't that many uploaded, but this week is a week that typically I fall off the wagon. So, knowing that, I'm going to be paying attention to everything that I'm doing. I'm going to stay very focused. I want to get through this week to make it here next week. Alrighty, I think that that's it for my update. I know I got a few new subscribers, so thank you so much for joining and following my journey and supporting me. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And I'll see you next week. Bye.